Hello everyone, I'm here in front of you. Are going to discuss our topic, which is critical thinking, collaboration, and our thinking process. But before we start our topic, let's define first what is critical thinking, collaboration, and the writing process. Now, what is critical thinking? Critical thinking is the ability to make informed decisions by evaluating several different sources of information objectively. As such as critical thinkers possess many other essential skills, including analysis, creativity, problem solving, and empathy. While the collaboration is the process of two or more people in titles of organizations working together to complete a task or achieve a goal. While writing process, this means that steps and methods used to generate a finished piece of writing. Now, let's proceed to our main topic. Writing as a process. In 1992, an educator and journalist named Donald M. Murray proposed that teachers should teach writing as a process, not a product. This means that writing consists of more than just drafting a paper, but rather as three stages that Murray calls, which is the pre-writing, writing, and rewriting. When we say pre-writing, this is the first stage of the writing process, typically followed by drafting, revision, editing, and publishing. The writer need to consider three main factors, which is the topic, audience, and the purpose. Next is writing. What is writing? We say writing, this is the medium of human communication that involves the presentation of a language with writing symbols. Writing systems are not themselves human language, into a form that can be restructured by other humans separated by time and space. While the rewriting, this is the process of going through a raw draft and fixing things that don't work for you, whether that's changing the word choice in the single sentence or cutting entire section that feel like stuff. This conception of writing as a process has very important implication that writing is the first and foremost a social activity, that the act writing can be means of learning and discovery. Next is the pre-writing stage of the writing process. Choosing topic and limiting it. The pre-writing stage is defined as everything that takes place before the first draft. More in 1972, it begins with brainstorming, exercise, and preliminary research to select a topic. Once a topic has been chosen, this should be limited based on the type of writing output required. Let's proceed to the brainstorming. Brainstorming, when we say brainstorming, this is a method of generating ideas and sharing knowledge to solve a particular commercial or technical problem, in which participants are encouraged to think without interruption. While the general topic selected, this is the general subject of paragraph or essay. Topics are simple and are described with just a word or a phrase. The main idea is a complete sentence. It includes the topic and what the author wants to say about it. While the specific topic, this is the subject of theme of a speech, essay, book, etc. I have here the example of brainstorming, general topic, and specific topic. When we say I have your example of brainstorming, Philippine culture expression, terms, behavior, and practices unique to the Philippines, expressions like ano ba yan, ukay-ukay, Philippine hospitality, bringing home pasalubong, the so-called tingi-tingi system. General topics selected here are the example, the tingi-tingi system, the practice of buying and selling by piece or small amounts, one stick of cigarette versus the pack, a sachet of shampoo versus a bottle. Specific topic example is the cultural significance of the tingi-tingi system in the 21st century. Now, let's proceed to the next. Asking research questions and establishing the significance of one's research. The next helpful step in barrage the specific topic with question to come up with the essays, the main research questions, although it is helpful to begin with questions that ask who, what, when, or where. This should be used as a background research questions. And what, it is asking for information specific something, specifying something. Where is used for reference as place or a situation. When referring to a time or circumstances. Why it refers to the reasons. How it used to ask about the condition or the quality of something. I have here examples of what, who, when, where. Example of what is, what does the tingi-tingi system means? What is the nature of tingi? Example of who exactly practiced this? Example of when did the practice begin? Example of where is this practice? In what context? Questions that ask and how and why are more likely to invite deeper research and lead to more interesting answers. Why is tingi-tingi system is prevalent practice in the Philippines? How did it develop? How was it practiced in the past? How it is practiced? How? Finally, the student should pose the tutor questions. The so what question. Now that I know all this, so what? What makes my research socially or cultural significance? Now let's proceed to brainstorming research questions. Brainstorming research questions, this is the process of thinking up and writing down to set a question that you want to answer about the research topic you have selected. Well, the main research question is your question is that a research project seeks to an answer. So, the so what question is the main research questions. Another way to arrive the question is to begin by naming the topic, adding the reason for studying the topic, and adding significance to the reason for studying the topic. State your topic, add the reason for studying it, add the significance to this study, and research questions. State your topic, choose a topic for you to final report. State the topic in your position to be make statement regarding the topic that involves a fallacy relative the topic that analyze the statement and explain. Then add the reason for studying it and significance to this study. Next is composing a thesis statement. Coming up with research questions are vital for the next step. Composing a thesis statement. This is explicit statements of what will be the paper's central idea, point, or argument. It is the main assertion that will be supported by the entire essay. The research questions and thesis statement. Kim and Michael Flashman, 2011, authors of The Prose Reader, say that the thesis is a contract between the writer and his or her reader's statement. That essay will assert one central point and that the will focus and supported by every paragraph in the